I think as a people, we need to take a deep look at how we treat women, how we respond to women, and how we conduct ourselves when it comes to gender relations. And I believe that if we get everyone on board, less of those incidents will occur, and we'll have less of those incidents to deal with.
That call came from Social Development and Gender Affairs Minister Gloria Thomas during Tuesday's post-cabinet briefing. Her comments followed the country's first homicide for the year, the brutal killing of 22-year-old student Alejandra Let-Hippolyte of Crowshoe St. Andrew, in what authorities have described as a brutal act of gender-based violence. The accused, 42-year-old farmer Cade Richards of Mount Gay St. George's, described as a repeat offender who was recently released from prison, has been remanded on several serious charges relating to multiple incidents, including capital murder in connection with Let-Hippolyte's death. As the ministry intensifies public sensitization efforts and pushes for stronger legislation to protect women and girls, Minister Thomas said the case highlights that gender-based violence extends far beyond domestic spaces. She noted that while Grenada has been recognized regionally for leading initiatives to combat gender-based violence, the reality on the ground remains deeply troubling. The minister pointed to ongoing interventions by the ministry and called on women's organizations, churches, and civil society to strengthen collaboration.
We need to reduce the number of gender-based violence in this country. When you check the assizes, most of the cases are sexual-related cases, and that says something very concerning for us as a people.
With most sexual offenses committed by men, Minister Thomas stressed that addressing the crisis must include changes in how boys are raised.
We leave the boys to roam. We leave the boys out of order, and we fleece boys, but they are out there picking up the bad habits, doing what is antisocial and creating another problem. When you look around, you go to a school fair, small children, you see trying to gyrate on the girls, and people laughing and they clapping. I'm not amused by that. And I think even as men on the street, you hear how they speak to a woman when she passes. You hear the comments they make. And I see our men very much disrespectful to our women. That is not far from rape.
She said meaningful change requires national action, from homes and schools to faith-based groups and lawmakers. Minister Thomas reaffirmed the commitment of the Ministry of Social Development to continue its advocacy and intervention efforts to end gender-based violence.